What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports Talk with Bros, and what we have here today is the NHL trade deadline, and it was exciting. There were lots that occurred today, and it was interesting. To start off, let's hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to. Now, obviously, I am a diehard Flyers fan, and what happened with them is we kind of stayed put. Johnny Oduya. We pick up a veteran defenseman like him. He's obviously got some age. He knows how to win the Stanley Cup. So, hey, are we mad with that? Not really. It just adds some depth to the D-line. It really isn't that crazy of a situation. But what scares me is you got Pittsburgh, you got Boston, and you got Tampa Bay making unbelievable moves. Now, speaking of Tampa Bay, they acquired Ryan McDonagh, J.T. Miller from the New York Rangers. Namestnikov goes. Brett Howden goes. They got a defenseman and a 2018 first-round pick and a conditional second-round pick. So New York Rangers are clearly just throwing in the towel for this year because they also move Rick Nash to Boston. Now they receive Ryan Spooner, a first-rounder, Belresky, and a 2019 seventh-round pick, along with the defenseman Ryan Lindgren. So they made some moves. I mean, Derek Brassard also goes to the Penguins from New York in a three-way trade where Ian Cole goes to Ottawa, which later on gets traded to Columbus, and Reaves goes to Vegas. So there was just so much going on. The Senators, for that Ian Cole trade to Columbus, they get a 2020 third-round pick and center Nick Moutrey. Also, Grabner gets traded from New York. In return, the Rangers get a defenseman and the Devils' second-round pick in 2018. Some key things that did not happen. Erik Karlsson from Ottawa does not get traded, and he was somebody who was on Tampa Bay's list. And clearly, I think once that fell through, because they were not offering enough for Ottawa's liking, they went the other route and went Ryan McDonagh with the New York Rangers. And I think Ottawa's in a lot of trouble right now. Their GM is getting bashed. I mean, there's just a lot going on. The city is not happy. Erik Karlsson can get moved, though, in the offseason, in the summer. But for right now, there is no reason to force him. There's no reason to force something when you can kind of wait it out a little bit. He's a big piece. No reason to rush. Mike Hoffman, Zach Smith also stay in Ottawa. Red Wings could not find somebody for Mike Green. He'll probably walk in free agency. Jack Johnson stays in Columbus. Montreal, you have their captain, Pacioretty, not finding a home either. But as the Montreal Canadiens, they trade Morrow to Winnipeg for a fourth rounder, trying to make some moves. So like I said before, with this Tampa Bay making the splash move, you got Boston picking up Rick Nash, also Wingles from Chicago for a fifth rounder in 2019, and the Penguins, I mean, come on, they also picked up some good players. They got Brassard. Obviously, that is a huge move for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Josh Jooris also goes to Pittsburgh from Carolina. You have Shamara getting traded to Anaheim. And the Vegas move. You got Tatar to Vegas for a number 1 in 2018, a number 2 in 2019, and a number 3 in 2021. Now, if you look at that for the Red Wings, it's a good trade because you're getting 3 draft picks. But I like the way that Vegas split it up over the years. I think that's a great trade. He's only 27 years old. This squad is playing so well. They're trying to make moves right now. They also get Philip Holm from Vancouver to kind of add more depth. Nashville, another competitor in this for the Stanley Cup this year. They receive Hartman and a fifth-round pick from Chicago for a first-rounder, a fourth-rounder, and a forward. Evander Kane signs with San Jose for a conditional first-round 2019 pick and a fourth round in 2020. Blue Jackets signed Vanek from the Canucks for Jussi Jokinen and Mott. There were a lot of trades. It came down to the wire. Some of the trades actually were not brought up in the deadline until after 3 o'clock, but they were processed before that. Obviously, I'm telling you, teams like Tampa Bay were obviously sitting back, waiting to see what was going to happen with Erik Karlsson. Do we have enough for Karlsson? Do we not? And clearly they did not and had to go another way. They had to look into Ryan McDonagh, which is a huge trade. To me, the Rangers are pretty much, all right, let's just totally cut ties with everything we got going on right now. They trade their captain. Let's make moves because this team is not good enough. And we haven't won the Stanley Cup with this squad, so let's try and get something new. Same with Chicago. This is the first time they've experienced something like that. They're giving up Wingles. They're giving up some pieces. And I think the teams that obviously won the trades, I mean, I said this already 2 times, but it's got to be Tampa Bay. They are ready to win right now. They think right now is the move. The Boston Bruins signing someone like Rick Nash. He's younger than I thought. He's only 33 years old. So for him to get picked up, that's ginormous for this Bruins squad. And the Penguins, you're adding Brassard. Come on. You're adding Josh Jooris. I know he's not, to the level of Brassard, but that's a huge pickup. And then the Devils. You have the Devils who are fighting for that wild card spot. They pick up Maroon from Edmonton. Then they get a prospect and a third rounder. They also get Grabner from the Rangers. I think they made good moves. Paul Stastny from St. Louis gets traded to Winnipeg. The Blues receive a 2018 first-round pick. Eric Foley from Providence, he's a forward. Apparently he's very good. And a 2020 fourth-round pick. I think Vegas even won a little bit because they got so much stashed away that they can make moves like this and still get someone like Tatar. Come on, that's going to bring some great energy to this squad that they already have. The Evander Kane for San Jose, that's kind of to me. He's somebody who's kind of like a locker room cancer, if you will. Not many people enjoy playing with him. He doesn't have the greatest personality. He doesn't succeed where he goes. Is that really a big pickup? I don't think so. So that's a loser for me. The San Jose Sharks. But one of the things that I want to address with this Flyer squad not making a move and maybe not pursuing this right now so much as other squads is they're giving up the house. I mean, the Penguins are trading a lot. The Bruins are giving away a lot of picks. Tampa Bay is giving away a lot of future stuff. Where the Flyers are right now with who they have and what they have moving forward, I don't want to give up the entire house for this year. Because I don't know if it's it. I tweeted, it's going to be tough to think we have exactly what it takes to take down a McDonagh addition to a Tampa Bay squad. Even a Toronto squad, I think we can beat. But a Tampa Bay squad, this Bruins squad, it's going to be tough. This Pittsburgh Penguins squad, it's going to be so hard to be able to go into this playoffs and beat them. And that's just the honest truth. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. I think they made great moves, but they all made great moves, and only one team can win. So some of these people gave up the house for it not to succeed. And these are some monster trades. And you're talking about a captain of a New York Rangers squad, and you still have 2 guys left. Pacioretty and Karlsson, who are big-time named guys who want to be traded, who do not like where they are right now, don't like the situation. And there's going to be some big trades this offseason. Coming in the draft in June, there's going to be a lot of trades that actually occur, and it's going to be a wild ride. But this was an interesting trade deadline, no doubt. I think a lot of teams made some moves. The wild card teams like the Devils made some pushes, and then top teams that are contending made a lot of pushes. So it was interesting. It definitely was. I think teams succeeded. I didn't really see any failures, really. The only one I didn't like that much was the San Jose one, only because how great is Evander Kane? The Flyers were looking at him. I was very happy that they did not pull the trigger at all. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We will see what happens with these squads who made these trades. With that being said, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment if you'd like to, because I enjoy speaking with you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you next time.